We're looking at the Tabernacle, and we're looking at the value we have as a church of creative faith connecting with culture, of displaying God's kaleidoscopic creativity. That's a kind of quote, a version from Ephesians where Paul writes about the church and says that somehow God shines through the church his manifold wisdom, his many vari-coloured wisdom, and that demonstrates itself even to the spiritual powers. And so that's what we do. We demonstrate who God is to the friends around us, to our world, but even to angels and even to spiritual authorities. What we're going to be doing this week is looking at creativity and the fact that this model of the tabernacle is incredibly creative. It's full of artistry. It's also full of engineering as well. I guess an architect is someone who understands engineering, understands materials, understands physics and maths, but also understands beauty, understands artistry, and somehow brings these things together to make a really stunning building that is good to live in or good to work in. That's what the tabernacle was like. It was just a very, very beautiful place. So there's lots of gold in it. There's loads of jewellery was brought in, and the jewellery was used to make the tabernacle. And then all the fabric inside the tabernacle was blue, and it was red, and it was purple, and there was white, and then there was gold through it. And all those colours actually are meaningful colours in the Bible. Blue kind of representing the heavenly places. Red representing mankind, and the word Adam, by the way, means red. And then purple is the colour of royalty, and white just means purity and holiness. You see all these colours throughout the Bible, and they're all right in the heart of the tabernacle. So we're looking at creativity and beauty and what it means to enjoy beauty. And you can read that in Exodus 25. You can look at all the colours from then onwards. You can see how it is made. And then there's a celebration as well of those people who were making the tabernacle. To make things is a great thing. God is a maker, and we're made in the image of God, aren't we? So we all make in different ways. You may say, oh, I'm not really a very creative person. Actually, because you're made in the image of God, you do make, and there is an imagination, and we do things. Some people do very, very artistic things. Others of us use skills in other ways and put things together. We organise, or we're great with people, or we're great with numbers, or we're great with words. But all of us can use what is to hand, and then we make things with it. And so just fascinating that the people who made the tabernacle were great artists, and they were great engineers as well. It may be that in your group you've got people who love engineering, they love organising, they love thinking about things, or you've got people in your group who love making things. They're very creative with their hands, or they're very artistic. It'd be great to share about that with one another and see what different skills you got. See how you reflect who God is in the making that you do. And then maybe you could talk about, okay, what should we do? What should we do with this? Maybe as a group we could somehow use our skills, our gifts to celebrate God. You could pray for those people in your group who are artistic and pray that they know the Spirit of God in them so that they could use their gifts to worship God and to point the way to God. You could pray for those in your group who are engineers and who are practical, or those who are mathematical, or those who think through problems, or those who are great with people. Pray for each other in the group, that actually all the gifts that we've got somehow become a making of something really beautiful for God. This is a chance as well to celebrate the arts, to celebrate music, to celebrate film, to celebrate writing, to celebrate sculpture, to celebrate dance, creative arts, performing arts, to celebrate all those things. And so it'd be great. You might want to just have a look at some images, have a look at some photography, read some poetry, listen to some music together. And as you do that, just reflect on who God is and the spirit that he's given to humanity to produce these works of art. Worship God together.